Whoa, what's going on, everybody? It's a new day, it's a new deck, and we are already on wave number 9, because wave number 9 today is one of the hardest waves in the early and mid game. So we're gonna try to figure this one out. And actually, I think I figured it out already. It's because our ranger is gonna take the two assassins over there, and hopefully the ranger is gonna die not before both of those assassins cast their Omega, making them pretty much useless. Our ranger is gonna, our right plants right there is gonna tank our Goliath and the Fur Knight. Our Ador is gonna tank the Sea Forest, giving him some mana, hopefully healing the ranger, and the Umbra and the Furiox is gonna kill the Sea Forest. Let's see if it works, and if we can beat this wave, I'm sure we can go way higher and make it up in those leaderboards. Alrighty, so it's all about that ranger deer. If he manages to occupy those two assassins long enough, the Ador here coming in right now, healing him up. And now look at this. Ramfire is gonna go up in the air, and also Vermilion is gonna cast, and both of those assassins used their Omega pretty much for nothing. And that's all there was to it. Now we have easy time killing the rest of the team, and we managed to beat wave number 9. I'm so excited for this. I was choking a lot on that. Alrighty, we're moving on to wave number 10. By the way, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you if you tuned in yesterday when I was streaming on the official Illuvium Twitch channel. I was streaming for 2 hours. We managed to get up to rank number 6. The day before, we managed to get up to rank number 5. So I'm super stoked about the performance. We're gonna stream again next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on 5 to 7 p.m. UTC. So make sure to come by and say hello. It was so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again. So Ramfire right here, we got a good counter for him, which is right plants. Right plants is gonna one-on-one the Ramfire. Our ranger right here is gonna occupy the Umbre coming in. We probably gonna try to get a Seer in, so we're gonna sell that armor right there to be able to deploy the Seer for those two units. Our Furiox is gonna help on the left side, and our Umbre is gonna jump the Sea Forest. I think we should be good like this. Let's see what happens. I hope the Atlas actually goes back to the Umbre. No, Atlas walks up to right plants, but we should still be able to kill the Ramfire. I'm a bit scared of some Sea Forest damage coming in. Can the Umbre actually kill Sea Forest before he casts? Yes, he can. Ramfire is dead. Right plants did a good job on that. Umbre is dead. Our Furiox is still well alive and very healthy. And we managed to beat wave number 10. We're moving on to wave number 11. Ooh, I'm so happy, man. Wave number 9 was so hard. Alrighty, we got 1, 2, 3 big assassins coming in, so Ramfire will be tanked by our right plants right there. We're gonna get in the Kuka to tank the Malura, and we're gonna get the Ranger to tank the Umbre. That's kinda how we try to do it. Our Umbre is kinda useless because there's no backline to be assassinated this round. We're gonna focus the right plants in the front line. We're gonna sell this guy, and probably gonna get back the armor. Let's see what else we could do. It's probably gonna be a good call to get that armor back. Now we have 80 gold. We can get in a TNT for a bit more damage and an Arcus. Very nice. Looking good. Alright, I think we're good. I think we figured out wave number 11. As long as right plants has a nice duel versus the Ramfire, we're good. But actually, the Seer right here comes in and attacks our right plants, which will be really hard for him. I hope he gets out one more Omega cast. Boom, perfect. Ramfire is dead and we're good. We still have tanks, we still have damage dealers, and that's all we need. Because there is 3 main pillars in this game. First and the most important are tanks. Without tanks, nothing works. Once you have tanks, at least one really good tank, you can get some damage on the field. Because if you only have damage, your damage dealers won't survive. They need a tank in front of them. And once we have damage and tanks, we then can bring some supports. And once you bring in supports, you want to make sure you really have a lot of good tanks, because those supports, they want to heal and shield something, and if everybody dies before they can, they're pretty much useless. So the Adorius likes to go with the Titanor, because the Titanor usually is still alive when the Adorius heals, and then Titanor gets so much stronger if he gets one heal. Especially the Seer really likes it too if he gets a heal. If we manage to keep our Seer alive, it's basically 1. The wave number 12 could be a bit harder. Let's figure this one out. I think our right plants here could tank the Rake. I think we want to move everybody to the left side. Like this. We should get in Assassin to kill the Sea Forest right there. Maybe we want to even get in the Titanor. Just get a bit stronger on the... Get a little bit more tanky. Bring the best tank in the game in, Titanor. Like that. Actually, we're gonna put our Titanor to the right side. Put those two guys over here. And that's, I think, how we're gonna roll it. Let's see how it goes. Titanor and TNT are both granite. That gives them the granite buff, which is 4 seconds invulnerable. You see, he's not losing any health the first 4 seconds of the fight, which is really, really good. Ripelins is going to be able to kill the Rake, taking out one big threat. There is now only the C4s left, who is doing a lot of damage to our units. And we need to get through to him. We're onto him now, and I think he's going to die before he's able to cast his next Omega. And we're good. We're moving on to wave number 12. Managed to beat wave number... we're moving on to wave number 13. And we managed to beat wave number 12. Today it's really hard. I feel like getting through the mid game is super hard. I don't think the late game will be too hard. Usually it's a bit easier because you have all your units deployed. It's just about positioning. But the mid game is hard. So Ripelins right here is going to kill the Ramfire. Easy peasy. We have 30 mastery points left over. So we're probably going to get in the Kuka. Like that. Titanor is going to stay on the right side. Our damage dealers are going to stay on the left side, being pretty much safe. Our Seer is going to take those 2 assassins in the back line. And what we're going to do with the Kuka, just put him in the front line. Alrighty, looks good. Let's roll it, see what happens. We're going to do some quick rounds here, saving you guys some time. Have a nice short video. Ow, actually the Vermilia was almost going to the Seer, but then he redecided and went to the TNT, which could be trouble for us. Let's see how it goes. The dash is dead though. Seer comes to help the TNT. Wow. Vermilia manages to get his Omega onto both of our damage dealers. But we still have a Titanor who is hyperactive. You can see it on the yellow bar on the side right here. So he's hyperactive, regenerating his life, having extra resistances. And once you have a full life Titanor hyperactive, nothing much can go wrong. You just need 1 damage dealer left alive and you're good. Alrighty, Ramfire coming in here. That's a job for our Riptorus. Our Seer is gonna tank those 2 over there, and there's also a Ramfire coming in, which is crazy. There's a lot of assassins coming in. We're just gonna get the Titanor in the backline, I guess, putting him here. And we can also upgrade the Kukarov to be maybe an Archelion, just giving us another Bulwark stack. Now we have 5 Bulwark stack, making us so tanky. And that's how we're gonna roll it. So our damage dealers are gonna kill the Scoriox right there. Ramfire is gonna get killed by Ripelins. Seer is gonna have fun with Umbre and Rake. And Titanor is gonna be hyperactive in 1 second. And he's gonna be the unkillable tank in this game anyway. So the enemy rogues are getting countered very hard by our 5 Bulwarks. So Bulwarks really count as rogues. And fighters, for example, count the Bulwark. And yeah, everything counters everything a little bit. Same like the affinities. Nature counters earth and air. Air counters earth and water. Water counters fire and earth. And fire counters nature and air. Easy peasy, right? Alrighty, so we have a Ramfire coming in. That's a job for our Riptorus. Same thing. Our Seer is gonna stay maybe here in the front line. Not sure about that. There's also a Ramfy coming in. We might have to address him. We're gonna downgrade our Archelion to be an Arcos, giving us enough gold to bring in the Kuka. Then we can also upgrade the armor on our Ranger. The Ranger is gonna occupy the right side. Our Seer is gonna help here in the back line. And our Titanor is gonna be the frontline tank for this round over here. Beautiful. I think we should be good. Let's roll it and see what happens. Nothing wrong. Nothing much can go wrong. Like, we addressed all the major threats. We're gonna kill Ramfire with our Ripelins. We're gonna occupy the Ripelins till everybody else is gone. The Seer is already dead. Our Titanor is hyperactive. And we won this round. There's nothing that can go wrong anymore. Beautiful. I love it when a plan works out. Alrighty, we will be moving on to wave 16. Let's see what wave 16 has in stock for us. Holy schmaltz, there is 11 units on the enemy board. A lot of tier stage 1 units. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. That is gonna be crazy. Look at that. So the biggest threat is definitely the Umbre and the Firiox, maybe also the Vermilia. The Alfie can do a lot of damage too. It looks like we want to send a Rampfire in the middle of everything and do a huge Omega, killing everything in one go. We're gonna try to do that. We need 75 gold for that. If we sell those two guys, we get 70, and then we can downgrade the armor, get in the Rampfire, and hopefully he can clear those enemies. I think he can one-on-one the Kukurov, and after that he will blast everybody. I think our Riplins can take the Umbre over here. And then we can bring in the Ranger and the Seer over there. Seer is gonna have 2 units to spin into. Ranger is gonna tank the most of the units. And I think we should be good like this. Let's try it out. I'm excited how it goes. This one looks like a tough one. I'm sure many people die on this one. And I hope it's not one of us. I hope it's not us that dies. It's all about this Rampfire right here. If he manages to kill the Kukurov, we're good. If Kukurov gets his Omega out on the Rampfire, we're done so. And it looks like Kukurov actually stunning our Rampfire, making him pretty much useless. That was really, really bad. And we're losing this round really bad. Holy schmoles. Alright, it is what it is. We tried. It was a nice try. And we're gonna try to get up in those leaderboards later on. Thank you so much for tuning in. At least I could show you how to beat wave number 9, which is the hardest wave of today. I think so, but wave number 16 was pretty hard as well. So yeah, have a good one. Try it out yourself. See you up in those leaderboards. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye.